Back once again from the Peace River Wildlife Center is Executive Director Robin Jenkins. So great to have you back. Talk to us. Great to see you as well. Happy holidays. Happy 2016. You visit us often bringing residents of the Peace River Wildlife Center. What did you bring for us today?
Well, today I've got 3 baby squirrels who are
cute.
just not in the loop. It is not baby squirrel season, but Mom didn't get the memo, and so these guys were found in somebody's driveway.
Oh my goodness.
Not really sure what happened to Mom. Could have been even her 3rd litter of the year, and she just kind of said, no.
Oh no. Well, thankfully there are places like the Peace River Wildlife Center who can help nurture them and keep them long enough to where you can get them back into the wild. Return. That's
Absolutely.
really the goal here, right?
That is, yes it is.
And they're about 5 weeks old, right?
About 5 weeks, their eyes just opened.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
they're so cute. And you're feeding him milk here. I know you were saying he wants it a little bit more warm.
It's not warm enough for us, so, picky, of course.
If someone finds themselves in a situation where they do find squirrels or another animal in their driveway, in their yard, that looks like it's distressed or needs some help, what do you suggest they do?
Number one thing is to call the Wildlife Center. We can walk you through a couple of steps, because if you just pick that baby up and bring it to us, sometimes we're kidnapping them. And Mom is there, and she's freaking out because you've just stolen her baby.
Maybe looked away for a second.
Right,
and all of a sudden...
especially with rabbits, they don't spend a lot of time on their nest. Squirrels sometimes will, the nest will blow down from a tree during a storm. They'll move the babies to another nest. So call us, and we will walk you through a couple of steps to try to figure out, is the baby dehydrated? Has it been fed recently? Is Mom in the area? And if that's, not the case, if the baby really has been orphaned or something happened, a cat had it in its mouth, then you bring it to us, and we'll raise it until it can be released.
And that's, like I said, the goal with these guys is how long will you keep them until, how do you know when they're ready to go back into the wild? And
it all depends on the species and on the individual animal. Usually a couple of months, depending on, when their fur is nice and thick, when they're eating on their own, with the squirrels, they're holding their tails up over their back, and they're nice and bushy. They're afraid of people. They're jumping at loud sounds, so we're trying to raise them up to be responsible little wild animals.
There are a lot of animals you have at the Peace River Wildlife Center in addition to these. These aren't exactly residents, but there are some resident animals there that people can come out and kind of tour the grounds and see.
Yeah, our patients are not on display because, like I said, we're trying to raise them up to be wild. We do have resident animals that can't be released, and they are on display to the public 7 days a week, and from 11 to 4.
And you guys, there's no cost, but you do hope for and suggest for maybe a donation if somebody comes through, right?
Right.
You guys really depend on donations too, I know. So tell everybody how important it is to kind of just come out and see all the animals and also make a donation.
Well, it's great. Most of the people that come out and see, we have a lot of birds on display. You're not going to see birds like that up close in the wilds. Our birds are all used to being around people, so they're not going to be, hiding, and they're not fearful of humans. So it's a great chance for people to see native Florida wildlife up close and personal, and hear some stories about what happened to these animals and how we can keep that same thing from happening to more animals.
You guys are located in Punta Gorda, and you also have an event coming up. This is the Eagle Open Golf Tournament. This is another way that people can kind of help out. When is this?
Right. It is on Saturday, February 6th, and we do still have a couple of slots open, so if anyone's interested in playing, you definitely need to call the center and register for that as soon as possible because they're filling up quickly.
And that's, again, happening February 6th, Twin Isles Country Club. Registration's at 7 a.m. So people can still register now, but I would say probably get a head start on that. Don't wait till the last minute, right?
Yes, yeah, you definitely want to. We sold out very early last year, and we're about to sell out again this year. So you want to give us a call, register for that, and come out and play with us.
Always great to see you. Thank you so much, Robin. Go ahead and send it over to Carly.
All right, up next, we help fly your way back to nature in the new year. The Edison and Ford Winter Estates is back to help you grow the perfect butterfly garden here in Southwest Florida. And then if the new year has you wanting to work on your photography skills, we chat with award-winning photographer Clyde Butcher about how he captures all of those spectacular shots. But first, let's check back in with the folks from American Idol.
My wife Wanda and I really enjoyed American Idol over the years, and we would always try to pick out who they were going to eliminate. The only 2 times we ever agreed on anything was Carrie Underwood, she was the best, and Daughtry never should have been voted out.